G'day everyone and welcome back to Miwuvcraft. I am Arcane and you have chosen to watch someone who has like more than a dozen videos untrimmed down and unuploaded just sitting there saying, hey, look at me, look at me. And I have gone, no. I'm joking, I just haven't gotten there yet. It is a known issue on my part that I have like dozen and a bit of videos that I need to stop, trim down, upload, and all the fun stuff that comes with it. However, good news. Episode 2 should be getting released tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Because tomorrow is Monday, and I have one ready to go. I need to get back to doing episode 3, and if I can do episode 4 this week as well, then I might be able to upload multiple this week. Because I just want to get these uploaded without a care on schedule because I don't have a schedule. And that's because I don't have a schedule. They just get uploaded when I want them to be. However, that changes nothing of what we're doing today. Oh, Arcane, what are we doing today? Well, that depends. Is dying on the menu? Of course it's not. I've done too much of that already. So, we left the last episode off with this mob grinder. I've been AFKing a bit, and I did have a bunch of chests and hoppers here, but I have removed them. Let's clear out this zombie. I need to find a method to actually remove the zombies. Arrows just are tedious. An option I've considered is a villager, a magma block, and a trapdoor. That would work on a normal day anyhow, so I feel like that should work if I have like one villager just trapped in a box with its face looking out this way. You would be surprised at the amount of zombies I've found around my villager hall. I had half a dozen the other day with 2 skeletons and a creeper. I don't know why, but some mobs feel quite difficult to actually eradicate. Now, I want to do this wall. I've decided I want it 5 blocks out. I want it 5 blocks out. But why do you want it 5 blocks out, Arcane, instead of 3? Well, if we go all the way over here, this is 5 blocks out. The entire way down, 5 blocks, 5 blocks, 5 blocks, 5 blocks. And that I think I want to replicate. Well, here's where I shot myself in the foot. This is not 5 blocks. So, for the wall, I need to decide how I want to do not 5 blocks with 5 blocks. And I was thinking, I could do not 5 blocks up until about here. Then I could expand both ways, block out, and make it 5 blocks. But this is 3. I was thinking I could do something like pop it out there, pop it out here. And all of a sudden I would have my 5 blocks. But I almost want to do it further down this way. And have a similar feel to over here, because over here it's 4. So if I go 4, just here. So let's go 5. I could go 5 here, And so I've still got the 3 blocks and then the 5 blocks. And it just works that way, which I think is what I'm going to do. And I think I've figured out an issue I've been having. What issue, Arcane? Well, all the way back over here. Yep. Almost fell off. I fell off. Jinxed myself with that one now, didn't I? Over here, it goes like that. Did not happen the way I thought it was going to happen. However, how it is, I think I can make it work, basically. I suppose one option is I keep it 3 blocks internally, but then I knock it out to 4 blocks with some structural design, which might not be a bad option, I think. So if I go for F, if I just do nah, but then it gets stopped over there, and I don't want to redo all that. So I'll do it that way. I'll puff it all out 5 blocks from about 4 in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here now becomes here. Righto, so that's 5 and 5. That this would meet neatly here. Another thing I'm noticing I should change is the path itself. I'm doing birch. It's going alright, there's no issue there. But there is an issue. Because over here I did dark oak. Dark oak, dark oak. So either I changed that to birch, or I changed this to dark oak. And I think this to dark oak might work better in terms of contrast with the rest of the build. But yeah, how I'm doing the base, I'm not unhappy with. I think it looks quite nice. Hey, it's that time of day again. The server will restart. I do feel like I need to do something regarding shape, because my terrain instincts say that this long stretch of block is far too long. So, I've been a little preoccupied with my time. I'm in full netherite armor now. All my equipment is netherite. And I have been busy with the grinder. So I've been turning rotten flesh and string into emeralds. And I may or may not at least have 2 full chests of gunpowder and a full chest of bone blocks. And I may or may not have almost a full chest of rockets. Because, you know, just because we're not going to grab an elytra yet, doesn't mean we're not preparing for it. And in here is the new and improved grinder collection system, because you can never have enough. However, I think I'll probably have too much of most of the things soon in terms of what I cannot get rid of. There we go, that is now the 5 blocks needed. The rail system now needs to be reworked. I'm pretty sure I need to move this tower, because I can't make it 5 blocks to the left. However, this tower can be shuffled to the side. And I've done something wrong with this tower anyway. So I think this entire tower needs to go. And then I'll work it up from scratch. However, these sniffers need to sniff elsewhere. Okay, so tower must come down. And then I must figure out, what did I do to the tower that stuffed it up so badly on one side? I need to see if Amy has any white rabbits I could acquire for non-nefarious means. Or for the server, I say. Or for the server. Knocking it down isn't the worst possibility. It's not the worst that I have to do to a build. Knock it down once and then rebuild it. It could be much worse. I could have to redo the entire thing, and I feel bad for anyone who has to do that to a build. Like, sometimes you just have to go, you know what, I made a mistake, stuff it, I can't fix it. That, or you grab a stack of TNT and you just wait and see what remains. Yeah, so let's just knock it to the side by one. That actually makes it 4. Yeah, that's now in line with the actual build that I'm after. And now to redo what I just tore down and build it back up. Build it up, build it up, build it up. It's not high enough. Build it up. And I'm going to need to knock this wall over down too. Everything's got to come down, I'm afraid. Every single thing is coming down. Well, I just discovered something that's going to be entertaining to fix. And as the server is about to fall shut, I'm going to leave it here and pick it up again once I get more of this war done. So, yeah. Be right back. So, my plans have changed drastically. I went from wanting to build the base, which I've done a little bit of, to mining, to AFKing. Don't get me wrong, it's been a few days since the first half of this recording. And I probably wouldn't have recorded this second half if it wasn't for the fact that plans have changed even further, that I just need to get recording again. First off, however, leap of faith. It's pretty easy, all you've got to do is hug this glass block, and you're in. Because it's 3x3. You'd have to be after death to miss that drop. So, plans have changed. Yes, I'm still trying to build. My base should be the priority, providing I don't keep getting highly distracted in my endeavours. In my inventory, I have a second pair of diamond leggings. Well, first pair at this rate, but I've got a pair of diamond leggings. Prot 4 unbreaking. These flame prot 4 leggings were only made for the nether. So the information received today is enough information to warrant exploration into getting a full set of Prot 4 gear. That news being, there has been a suggestion that we all declare war on the End Dragon this weekend. This weekend being the fact that I'm ready on a Saturday, and with my time zones, I'm at least 8 hours ahead of most other people. So in theory, my Sunday or Monday, everyone else Saturday or Sunday. Hopefully Sunday, because I'm not working tomorrow. Whereas I've been busting my body away to work at the moment. Keep in mind that my pay is pretty good. Where I am, tipping is not a culture here. We are paid properly where we don't need a tip, but if I get a tip, I'm quite happy with the person that tipped me, basically, in my industry. But that's, in a sense, when you think about it, barely nothing compared to the amount that I would make for the next paycheck. The only things I do with the tips is I put the tips aside. I have a pile of, and when I get given notes are put together, they're my book buying money. Not that I need to buy books at the moment, because I've got a holiday in July, and I am hoping to smash out a shit ton of these videos by then. This may not even be edited, well, trimmed in my case. This may not even be trimmed down into a video until after I come back. Because I've got 2 of Pragmata videos. I've got 1 to upload still. I've got 2 more that need to be edited. And I've got like 12 or 15 Miwuvcraft videos to take care of. So I'm somewhat falling behind. However, tomorrow, while I'm cooking, I think I'll do a video. Well, edit a video. So yeah, no. So End Dragon is coming, and I want a pair of legs made for it. Now, there has been some interesting updates. I've started adjusting the palette here. I thought I'd do white towers, but in here, something disastrous has been occurring. My villager hall has been getting hijacked frequently. So I am not the only person frequenting my villager hall now. There is one person frequenting my villager hall, aside from myself. That is Smiggle. Smiggle has been using my villager hall. And it's like, nah, no, this war is not going that way, Smiggle. Come on. That's meant to be just a big wide window, not a villager trading hallway. We do have a cheap mending now, though. 14 emeralds. Wait. Wait. Wasn't this mending villager 18 emeralds, not 14? It's gone cheaper. So it was 18 emeralds, and now it's not 18 emeralds. So I've gone ahead and done this. This Step Strider 3 is no longer required, so it's to be re-rolled. This guy is knockback 2. This guy is thorns, which I actually need. 32, thank you. I'll come back shortly. This guy's got looting on him. This guy's rasp and fortune. This guy is efficiency 4, sharpness 4, depth strider 3. This guy's sharpness 5, but I'm like, well, he is primed to be rerolled because 2 sharpness 4 is actually cheaper. So 23 for 1. So that would be 46 for sharpness 5, and this is 53 for sharpness 5. So this is more expensive. Fire aspect. I don't think we need fire aspect villagers because it's so easy to get it just off an enchantment table. This guy is sweeping edge. He is primed to be removed if needed. I'll keep him though if he has good stuff. This guy, I highly disagree with his existence. Correction. He is quite useful right now. Why? I need Feather Falling 3. Yes, so the End Dragon fight is coming up. I am beginning to prepare for it. So, I have regen potions. I've got strength potions. Sure, those were my nether equipment. However, I've gone ahead and grabbed some slow falling. I might grab some non-splash slow falling as well. My number one goal right now is to create a second pair of netherite legs. For that, I must find 2 more ancient debris. I have enough ancient debris at the moment for half a netherite ingot. Yes, I did just go the long way around and say I've only got 2. Let us explore for a better life of 2 netherite ingots. Also, I am concerned. Apparently, Smiggle has been using the deep darkness down here on my netherite mine. It's like, I'm not the only one doing the strip mining, and this would be him indicating where the exit is because it was confusing. Even I had trouble, but I knew to look for that one torch. So, yep, nope, someone else is now using my netherite stuff. You may as well just live with me at this rate. I'm going to mine into this wall, I reckon, because this is a wall without lava, so let's get looking. Meow. Oh, there's lava. Meow. Is it just a 1 block? It's just a 1 block. Yep, there's one. Is it a double or just a 1? Looks like it's just 1. 1 is fine. I was just going to be so excited if I found it so early because it's only been 14 minutes since I clicked start on this second half of the recording. So if my rapid preparation for the end suddenly just became obsolete, in the sense where I all of a sudden get the materials I need to be decked out, then yeah, might have been very unsure how to progress. I probably should grab a shovel and mine out all the gravel at some point. I don't know what's hidden behind the gravel because I haven't pushed into it. What? Oh, Oh right, I forgot about this. I forgot for a moment that someone's been using bed strats down here. I wonder where the beds even go. Are you joking me? Who in their right mind do bed strats for netherite and then don't mind the netherite? Like I'm actually asking on the Discord, who is not minding the ancient debris? I think I'm gonna have to fight my way through that guy. He's got a spear. He has a spear. Die. You are now an orphan. Good luck. I'm going to grab these unless the owner of this cave system says, hey, you've got my ancient debris. In which case, I'll come back and get 2 more. Anyway, I currently have 3 ancient debris and I only needed 2. Okay, why is there a chicken in here? So, without further ado, let's waste some lava. I wonder if the sword can burn. I'll find that out shortly. Let me take off my comfy cloud toe warmers. And we now have feather falling 4. Let's combine those 2. Comfy cloud. What to name the? I need more experience. Still though, the question remains: what should I name them? So I believe I've got the experience now. So, what to name these? Comfy cloud, fluffy bunny. Keep in mind, this is all keeping in theme with the server. I could just call it Fluffy Bunny Pants for now. Man, I might just do that for now and come up with a better idea later. And with this, I officially have full prot for unbreaking, mending, thorns, armor. Now I need my shield. For the shield, I need unbreaking. Because sure, I can get emerald. I can get mending pretty easily. And I have just realized that there is no noise on. I turned this down because I was AFK while doing the first 4 recordings of Pragmata, and the noise was on, it was not off, and it's like, oop. With this, I am now 1 step closer to being able to fight the end. Anyway, I think that's that. I'm going to keep decking, I'm going to keep preparing. I'm going to set up a bunch of arrow chests and stuff scattered around. I don't actually know where the portal is, so I might ask about that. And then I'll dump a whole bunch of arrows down there. Anyway, without further ado, thank you for watching. If you're still watching, feel free to give any sort of questions. I'm happy to attempt to answer things. If this video ever goes out. Me and my lack of ability to trim and edit a video. Oh well. So, thank you for joining me. Have a good rest of your day. I mentioned the July holiday and how maybe I could smash out a bunch of videos. I have indeed smashed out a bunch of videos. However, this is going to be the last video that I can actively get done before I'm gone for a few weeks. If I manage to do this right, I'll have the 10th episode, which I am currently editing, uploaded on the Monday while I'm on holiday. Episodes 14 and maybe 15. I'm actually not sure what one I'm up to. I'm going to have to actually stop at some point and go through episodes, the clips for 14, because the clip for 15 does not actually have a start. It's more like it's been done in media res, not so much done to begin a video. So I'm suspecting that might be episode 14. I am going to attempt taking the videos with me on a USB drive. I cannot guarantee that I'll be able to edit the videos. However, if I have them and I find that I'm able to use DaVinci Resolve on my laptop, then maybe if I get bored, I might try and edit some videos. Well, trim them down. So I am going to be going on a little hiatus for a few weeks. I won't get back home until about the 29th, and there's no guarantee I'll immediately start recording or editing videos. If I can manage to get this video to be uploaded on the Monday, that'll be good. If I can't get this video uploaded on the Monday, then I will already have it uploaded. It might just be worth doing that to begin with. I might try and upload this well before I leave, so I can actually make it available on Monday. You are 4 to 5 episodes behind me now, which is better than what you were. You were like 12 episodes behind me. This video shall end here. Have a good rest of your day, and enjoy your time.